So let's talk about groups, okay? Now, it's easy to create a group, right? The logistics aren't that hard in Facebook, right? A couple of clicks here, a couple of clicks there, and boom, you got a group, right? But what do you do with that? What do you do with that when you got a group set up, right? It's not enough. Like I said, it's not enough to just pump content in there, right? One of the things you want to focus on, number one, is the title, okay? You want to focus on a catchy title. You have to craft the right name for your group to attract the right avatar, okay? So think in terms of what you do and who you work with, right? And who you sell to, okay? So you're going to want to attract that audience, okay? Do a little bit of research and search group names, right, before you kind of come up with your own. And I suggest you do a brainstorm and search some keywords and see, what people are searching for in your area, okay? And think about what you want to attract, okay? And who you want to attract, I guess I should say, right? All right. Now, the next thing you want to take into consideration are your rules, okay? Your rules and your guidelines. Definitely very important because it is easy, and I have seen it happen, where groups just run amok, right? Without rules, they just run amok. You'll get people starting to post everything for sale, from $2 doilies to their automobiles. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have a clear set of rules and a clear theme for your group, right? And definitely, make sure that you adhere to that. Okay? Don't let spam or junk start to come in, and it just poisons your group. Okay? So you got to have a clear set of rules, right? Then the next thing you want to take into consideration is your cover image, okay? Because if you'll notice down the right-hand side of your screen on your desktop, for example, you'll see several group suggestions that Facebook lines up there for you, right? Based on your search history and your activity on Facebook, they're going to recommend groups to you. And they'll do that for your avatar as well, right? You'll fall into a thread of similar groups, that'll flow across for the suggested for you list, right? Okay, so your cover letter is going to have to speak to your avatar and kind of put out there in a picture without so many words. You can have a few words on the cover, but you want that photo to really resonate with what the group is about. Okay? All right, the next thing you need to do is connect your group. All right? You need to connect your business page to your groups, and you can add a tab at the top of your business page there that can link the consumer directly into your group. Okay? So you want to make sure that all of your Facebook tools are connected and branded together into one, right? Because it creates continuity, okay? And, that just really makes a polished brand, okay? All right, then the next thing you're going to have to do is drive traffic to your group. Now, this is where it gets a little bumpy, isn't it? This is where you actually have to learn to network digitally. And it really is a skill, okay? You can't sit back and not take the helm at this. You really have to learn to reach out, right? Connect with people on Facebook, digitally, all right, and extend the olive branch and invite them into your ecosystem, all right? You have to be diligent about that. It isn't something that you can just trust to someone else, okay? It really is your prospecting platform when you really get your whole foundation up and running, okay? You know, it will really be the whole cornerstone of your business if you do it right, okay? But it has to be done intentionally, right? It has to be done systematically, right? And it has to be done consistently, okay? And, you know, those are some of the things that we'll teach in the funnel group, of course. Some hacks and things to grow your group, right? Certain way to do it, and you got to do it diligently. You can't just pump content into your group and expect it to go viral. Okay? It's not going to go viral by itself. All right? You got to push it out there as your lead magnet. It has to be a tool in your tool belt that you use, right, to extend that olive branch, okay, and get people attracted to you into your group. You have to extend that invitation, okay, diligently, all right? And you need to schedule daily content. You have to have at least one post a day going through there. And I strongly recommend that you muster up the courage, right, to go live at least once a week in your group, okay? Because going live in your avatar group is absolutely powerful. It's the most powerful thing you can do for your business, is to go live and put your voice right out there, okay? So if you're not comfortable with that, that's what we focus on as well. You know what I'm saying? In the funnel group. And we'll go at your own pace, don't we? Don't we, Kelly? Okay, let's see, Pam. I see you. How do you recommend networking online? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and give you a few hacks here, all right? Let's say you are in a community group, one of your community groups locally. And if you aren't, go ahead and just plug in and search groups with your town name in it, okay? And start there and join some groups. Of course, I'm assuming everybody's in some of their local community groups, okay? So you want to be actively involved in your community group. Those are your people. Okay, those are the people that live and breathe and work and own property in your community. Okay, so you want to be in those and actively contributing. Okay, when you actively contribute in the comments, and if you will react to posts, for example, that resonate with you or someone that you connect with in there, you develop a relationship, right? When you start connecting with someone on a personal basis with a little chit chat or a conversation or something of that nature, you've got two directions you can take, right? You can absolutely just reach out and go ahead and make a friend request. Send a friend request. That's how you network online. You either extend the olive branch and put that friend request out there to someone you've chit-chatted with and had a relationship with in one of your community organizations, or okay, if you don't feel comfortable with extending the friend request, right, you can just do what I call a notification bomb, right? Go ahead and just go to their personal profile, right, and just stalk them. Just go ahead and look down their personal news feed on their profile, and if they're public posts, you'll see them, and just like 3 or 4 of them, like 3 or 4 of that individual's comments on their page. They're going to see the notifications. They're going to wonder who's on my page, right? And what are they going to do, Pam? They're going to reach out and stalk you, aren't they? Right? Okay? So that's just a little bit of a hack. If you want people to stalk you, your personal profile needs to be perfectly branded, right? Perfectly branded with your business page. It should be with your website and or your groups so that you have continuity across the board. Now, I understand not everyone is comfortable with exposing some of their personal information, but I'm telling you what, you have to be at least polished and branded as a realtor if you expect to get leads online, all right, on Facebook. You have to have disclosure that you're a realtor. You know what I'm saying? So we have a certain, set of tips and tricks that we will use to connect your personal profile with your business page and make that look warm and inviting for your audience to feel comfortable engaging with you, because they're going to know immediately that you're a realtor, right? When they look at your page, okay? Right? And that's how you network. You got to extend that olive branch, okay? All right? You know what I'm saying? You got to get this organized, okay? And you're going to have somebody help you implement it. I mean, you can absolutely grab, bits and pieces of information, but if you'll just simply follow someone else's path, right, you can get to the finish line faster, okay? And I'm going to let you know. I'm just going to put it out there right now because it's going to be out available for the weekend. We had the course open to purchase throughout the month of May for the coronavirus. I realized everybody was trying to get reorganized and everything. So we kept our cart open, but we're closing cart, right, at the end of May. Okay, so you won't be able to get in until July 24th. Okay, just so you know. So if you are watching this in replay and you had a remote interest in joining and getting your course and jumping into the membership experience, please let me know before June 1st, okay? Because we're going to close doors and we're going to revamp, right? We're going to add to the course again. This will be the third revision on the course, and we just keep making better and better and better and better, right? So this time we plan to add modules that are going to be TikTok specific, LinkedIn specific, you know what I'm saying? Instagram specific. Even though I don't teach those, I'm going to give you a skeleton basis of getting that profile set up and running and getting content flowing, okay? All right? I don't play on those platforms, but you should absolutely have a presence on those, okay? So if you need some help polishing your profiles and getting yourself ready for this digital age. I mean, if we thought you were in the digital age before, you wait and see what the digital age is going to become in the next 12 to 18 months or 2 years. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make leaps and bounds in transition. You know what I'm saying? Make no mistake about that, okay? The consumer has been psychologically changed. And it's not going to be business as usual. It's going to be business is different. And you got to get in there early and get in there strong with your social media. Okay? So if you struggle with this, reach out to me. Okay? I personally help you implement every stage of what I teach you. If you need help, you got it. All right, that's no excuse to get this done. You just got to invest in yourself and find the right person that you connect with, that you enjoy talking to. Let's face it, because we do a lot of chatting, don't we? I mean, I deliver a lot of content. Basically, you're getting 4 days a week live in the funnels group, right? Implementing live. Any questions you've got, I do screen share. We do step by step of everything that you do and need to do to set your platforms up. Okay? So if you need help with this kind of stuff, please reach out to me. It's not as expensive as you think it is, really. Okay? It's an investment in yourself. Okay? I mean, I just bought a course this week. I just bought a course this week. There's a specific aspect of a specific topic that I need to focus on and correct and elevate in my business. So I bought a course. It's no big deal. I pulled the trigger. It's not, you can pull a trigger on 37 bucks or 47 bucks if you feel like you just need a taste of it, right? And that's what I did, you know? I wanted a taste of this girl's course and what she was teaching because I needed that information. I needed that. And I, of course, wanted to compare her platform with mine. So there's that. All right? Okay, so private message me, hit me up. You know, I'm going to drop an email today, but, you know, I'm not going to slam you with emails that my cart is closing. The cart is closing June 1st. That's it. That's probably, you might get an email, but that's it. If you want to jump in now, please do. Don't wait. You know, don't wait. It's, you know, July is going to just put you that much farther behind, okay? Because we're about to have a summer session and we're about to bust out. I'm telling you, you need to be on top of your social media because that's where it's at. That's where it's going to be at. You know that, right? I don't have to tell you that. You know that. You're not going to be knocking on doors anymore. I don't think. I'm sure some people will. I mean, I'm not saying, you know, there's 101 ways to make money in real estate. You just have to choose what you have the bandwidth to do, right? I'm in Florida. I am in Florida. There's no way we are going to be knocking on doors in the summer. Let me tell you what. I don't know about you and your market, but we just don't. All right? And you don't have to. If you have a Facebook funnel, you don't have to, okay? If you set this up right, you don't have to. Every single day, I invite new members into my groups, and every single day, I'm processing new leads that hit my website, okay? I mean, now that is just the definition of what works in a funnel, is that you are being constantly fed new leads every single day. Okay? Right. Yeah, Kelly, you ain't knocking on doors either, right? You're in Baltimore. You ain't knocking on doors. Right? I'm telling you. You know. Why would you? You know? All right. So that's that. Any other questions? I know we got a little bit of a delay, so I'm going to say goodbye. If you've got something, spit it out now. Hopefully, Pam, I answered your question.